Hello, beautiful, amazing star seeds. We are going to begin your reading. Welcome to Planet Star Seed here on Libra Light Readings. We're going to look at the realistic soul cycle today. We have next week is going to be a Halloween themed week. We're going to decorate our themed setup here. I'm going to move it a little bit back toward the closet, and I'm going to decorate because I have a tarot room. This is an actual room where I do all your readings, and it's private. It's separate from everything here in the house. So if you guys were wondering where I film, it's actually specifically tailored for Libra light readings. I had done this quite a bit ago, long time ago. So welcome to the reading. Today I felt a little low on energy to do readings, so I'm going to push back Scorpios tonight. I feel like it wasn't in the timeline. I wasn't hitting, like I wasn't connecting to the Scorpio read, maybe because I don't have much Scorpio in my chart. So I'm going to move that and we will do Scorpio's placements for sure. I just felt really low on energy today for some reason. And I don't know if it's like Libra cosmic stuff. I don't know if we're like consistently tired out. I have water running, soothing relaxation piano music for you today. So we went piano style. Maybe some of you played piano as children too, because I found this was like a different meditation for today. I was like, piano, why did I pick that? All right, current soulmate cycle for all 12 signs. Libra will also be the header mention in this video, and we're going to look at a couple of cards for you. So 4 cards with me. We're going to go in deep description. I hope this mends your heart today, or whatever path you're on. All of us are on different timelines of our situation. You know, we're all dealing with different romantic things. We're all dealing with different lifestyle changes. So just take your messages as they resonate. Sometimes the videos don't resonate at all. And I'm shuffling quite a bit today. I should probably stop here in a second. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to get a couple cards here. 6 of Cups. Ooh, we have nostalgia. Okay. And also, you know, when I look at the 6 of Cups, I actually love this card. It says a lot about, you know, if you resonate with this card, it's very much about you as a person. You know, you love nostalgia, you treasure memories. You don't look necessarily at them as a bad thing. Okay, they lend to your overall persona, and maybe missing people is not something bad about you. You know, you definitely treasure, and I'm getting the word treasure here as I hold up the 6 of Cups. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. So I'm going to stop there before I use it as a clarifier. The Ace of Cups is a new love coming at you. Okay, all the aces are new beginnings, whether it's the Ace of Swords, whether it's the Ace of Wands, and you have the Cups one here today, next to the 6 of Cups, which is quite beautiful. Okay, on the table, so enriching to look at, but we do have to describe it in our waking life. How do we resonate with the 6 of Cups? Also, how do we look at this Ace of Cups? Is it inviting? Can we do without love too? So that's kind of how I watch tarot. There's a couple of readers like Minnow Pond. I really like Baba Jolie. Sometimes she's like spot on even with songs that she names. So when you ask yourself about cards in tarot, how does the Ace of Cups relate to me as a person? That's how I kind of look at it. How does the 6 of Cups affect me in the moment? Okay, and I'm going to put that here because we got to address a few cards here today. So you have 3. I told you I was going to get a 4th one out, but we're going to see higher messages. Highest messages, the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Swords. So yeah, we're making a decision. We're at a crossroads point. Decision. You could be severing yourself from a situation with decision. 2 of Swords too is so different for Libras this year in 2023. I look at this card, I'm going to put it a bit in the light. I look at the 2 of Swords, and it's also like lower frequency Libra, as they say. It's like when we are sad, we get in the 2 of Swords, as a lot of readers say. I don't look at it as low frequency. I look at it as a decision point. It's a 2 in tarot. And we do have to come across something very important. You know, I kind of feel like it's just in our space and time right now, it's finding something that's proper, creates a better result. It also returns reciprocity in the form of respect, kindness. Sometimes people don't give this back to us in terms of how they react in their environment, what's affecting their life too. And then we have to consider ourselves. So the 2 of Swords is all in that. I feel like some of you are looking at a higher power. You know, if you went to church as a young child, I mentioned this yesterday in the video. I was raised in a very, very Catholic family, almost more Catholic than Irish. We went to church every Sunday, sometimes middle of the week too, if somebody needed to go to confession or pray the rosary. My brother was also raised in a very Catholic school. So I look at this card today, and not to just relate it to childhood things, but we have to make decisions in the here and now that also affect like our mind space, also our mental health. It's very important as adults that we get mental care too, because a lot of things are sometimes landing in our lap, and responsibility too. Even to my littles, like my nephews, they look up to me, and sometimes I don't even know if I'm saying the right thing as a parent to the little boys. So 2 of Swords in the current, and I'm sharing with you because maybe you can relate it to something. King of Cups, 2 of Cups. I just turned them over at the same time. I was expecting something very different today. And we have King of Cups with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and then you have the loving card of the 2 of Cups. So we do have to look at all this love energy that you're getting. I was hoping to see Pentacles, but this looks like a love reading for today. And the 6 of Cups. You have this third turnover, which was the Knight. This is so surprising, Libras, because no matter how many times we've done current Libra reads, this seems to be at the heart, the Knight of Cups, okay? And sometimes I feel like it's you. You know, I don't really get like new energy of somebody who's crashing in. I feel like you're the Knight of Cups, the most romantic person in this reading. This is an important place, because if you believe in love still and you haven't completely dropped your feelings about it, the Knight of Cups is so endearing that it's you, because Libras are so good at love and they know how to dish it back. They know how to gift very well. I met a Libra the other day. I was in passing. I was at a gas station. I told them about the channel. And lately I've been very vocal about what I stand for on the channel as far as serving the Libra collective. And it was amazing because they were like, I was born October 3. I also have a mom and a dad that's a Libra. It was like extending outward. So I was like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't have given them a link to Libra Light. But no, I'm just kidding. And what happened was they said, I'm just so romantic. Sometimes I feel like I'm not received. Maybe I'm too much. And I thought about that for endless days about what I was told. So maybe we are that ultra romantic source. And the Knight of Cups, you know, you can have Cancer very heavily somewhere in your chart. You can have Pisces, you know, you have a dreamy state to you, which Pisces can be, but they're also very good goal chasers. You know, once Pisces sets their mind to something, very much exercising that on a daily basis. So I want to share that you could be the Knight of Cups, and we're going to look at that also. So we have 4 to look at. We do know you're at a crossroads. And sometimes this is very difficult because we have other elements in our life that we have to sift through, okay, and separate. So for me, I separate my schedule from the kids, from what I really want, which is love at times. And sometimes we have to cubby them that way so we could see it. 2 of Swords, we're going to look at the 6 of Cups. So I'm going to give you a brief moment here. We see an exchange, you know, a loving exchange, possibly somebody missing you in the current. When this is in the current spot in the readings, you definitely have to clarify because you don't know where this is coming from. And we're going to do that for you today. The King of Cups you can identify by somebody who's sensitive around you. They're also really intuitive, very intuitive. They could have Cancer ascending, or they have a Cancer placement very heavy, or a Scorpio placement really heavy. Sometimes the King of Cups too is very much on land and sea. There's some depictions of the card where he's actually touching the sea. Okay, so very emotional and someone who's very in sync with you. It can be a soulmate because I pick up on someone who's very much alike you. They just have a different sign here. And the 2 of Cups. So we got a lot of cards to look at. The first time I've seen many combinations of different cup suits for you. So that's pretty cool because I haven't seen that in a long time. Usually our readings are starting to pick up a lot of Pentacles. Let's see the 6 of Cups, please. 6 of Cups for Libra. We have 2 cards here. The Devil, which is Capricorn. And then there's another one here underneath. I didn't see it from earlier flip. It's the 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to show you that it was here. Okay? It was one of the many cards in the beginning. You seem to be working fruitfully on yourself, very, very organized at this time. You could be organizing yourself, getting ready for maybe the holiday season picking up, okay? And where you're going to put your time, because I feel like your time is really valuable. Kind of covering that or coveting the Six of Cups is somebody that I feel is coming back. This Devil card is coming in today as like lusty energy, somebody trying to come in, okay? I don't get fears with today's Devil card. It's more like somebody just trying to make a return. It's more of a reconciliation feeling from this card. They could very much be a Capricorn in this situation because it's a Capricorn card. Or you could be hearing from them in some slight advances. You hear from them again. Okay. Let's see the Knight of Cups in the current soulmate cycle for Libra. Just one card. You have the Nine of Swords. Love seems to be something that's on your mind, but you don't prioritize it as something that you want to chase. My dad used to tell me as a little girl, he goes, don't chase the chicken will end up chasing you. I used to laugh at that a lot. I still do, actually, because I heard that in my head as I pulled up the card. And I feel like you shouldn't be chasing anyone at this moment. The best thing to do with the Nine of Swords, I feel, is transfer it to water because it brings you back to your emotions. And I would equate this today to like the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups would be the advice, is draw into your intuitive space, draw into where you talk to spirit and your angels and guides. Because the Queen of Cups is a super psychic person and they can get in touch with what those things really mean, especially when you prioritize maybe here, you want to do something very different and change your life type of deal. So I'd associate the swords, transfer it to water in this case, and pick a king or queen that you identify with, okay? Knight of Cups. So that's identified here with you maybe running out of time on love, or you thought it was going to be a specific person, and that person ended up being a bugaboo, or they weren't reliable. And that's what I see here with the Queen of Cups, is you can reach into your intuitive space. I feel like some of you can follow goals too that draw you away from this initial feeling, this pulling feeling from the Nine of Swords, if you're here, okay? Not saying all of you are. Many of you are not even here anymore, okay? You don't experience the Nine of Swords, but the card is here in the energy. Let's look at the Two of Cups here lastly, next to the Ace of Cups. I want to do this reading for you because we're going to do a Kipper one in the next video. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups. Okay, one more time. I'm going to show you that that was a big drop. A lot of masculine energy in the Baroque deck. There's like all guys in these photos, okay? But you could be in your masculine energy as well. You could be heavily drawing from there. Maybe not so much feminine lately, okay? But you will go back there to the feminine part of you. Two of Cups is clarified by an investment, a small offer coming from a Page of Cups. And we see here that he's also masked. Do you see that with a golden mask? Could mean something very particular to you. Somebody who hid things from you, okay? It's not really retrograde right now with Libra. We just see that we have a plethora of choice. Seven of Cups from the last few days reading. And then you have a particular relationship here with the Two of Cups that has investment from the past attached to it, or you'd like to reinvest, or maybe a part of you wants to invest in a new person too. Seven of Pentacles can be read so many different ways, especially when this is the card you're clarifying. What I see here is you want to invest too in a romance that leads to higher commitment. Okay, the investment is long term. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is also appearing here, because you're not looking for short term. Okay, I'm talking to a long term kind of a Libra in this video today on Wednesday. So we have the Chariot. Okay, Cancer energy. You seem to come in with a lot of movement lately. You know, you're not blinded to the Chariot card. You're not opposed to it. You're actually embracing the Chariot energy. And I want to look at this a little bit deeper. I'm going to draw bottom of the deck for that, because I feel like that'll be a precise card too that we can actually enjoy today. And the Knight of Pentacles. So a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this can be you or them, Libra. You could have earth placements somewhere very heavy, okay? You could have a Capricorn rising, a Capricorn moon type of thing, Taurus moon. And we see here that there's slow energy for something that involves long term, okay? It's very, very slow because you want to make a very clear decision as well as being clear, you're also sensitive to it, okay? Maybe even here, time sensitive. And these things take a lot of rumination, evaluation, and we have to pick also a correct being for our situation, okay? Especially when it involves little kiddos here and there's children in the story, okay? The Chariot, one more card to clarify. Let's look at the Cancer energy. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to get a couple more out too. The Chariot, Queen of Cups. Yeah, judgment. Look at this, judgment. There's a decision on maybe perhaps a Cancer you're connected to. There's too many, you know, it's too much. This is also Cancer as well. You have emotional connection to somebody here, okay? Maybe reparation too, like repairing old wounds. This person does want to talk to you. They seem to be coming to you in terms of travel, because the Chariot can signify that. It's a travel card. It's also an instrument of war, which I feel like they just want to head to you. Look at this. They want to head to you. Knight of Cups also with that same energy, like romantic, exploration, heading to the Queen of Cups. So you've been here quietly, maybe even ultra sensitive, but you're so beautiful about it. I feel like you're warmed with your own thoughts too. They no longer blind you. Like I'm getting it here in the reading that you're no longer blinded by negativity. You don't overdwell too, because you're a decision maker. You're already here in the Judgment card in the current soulmate cycle. In a soulmate cycle, judgment is a very big step. It means you already called what you feel. You call your peace into play. You call your peace into play. The Empress is also here. This turned over here on the table. The Empress and the Queen of Cups are the same person. It's a very, very beautiful female energy, or you can be a male and you resonate with these two cards. Sometimes with the Queen of Cups and the Empress too, this person comes off supremely attractive because they speak their emotions into the universe. It's a beautiful thing. It's almost like you could even be like a tarot reader. I pick that up. Or you could be an intuitive. I feel like you're very involved with like, I see someone here with like crystals. You collect things that are involved with spiritual teachings. Maybe even here you've had a few Reiki sessions done in your life. Or you're just very in touch with the intuitive world. You love zodiac signs type of thing. So the Queen of Cups is here at the very end of your reading. Let me get a cue card for that. Can I see the Queen of Cups for Libra? Cancer energy. What does this say? Very giving. 6 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles really nurturing here with the big coin. High Priestess. So Pisces. You're living in your current Pisces moment too. Knowledge is a base for you. Even going back to, I said, higher teachings or religion here of your childhood, which you look back on. Maybe you even reminisce on that. And we see the Queen of Cups is drawing strength too from something that you feel, okay? Can be a telepathic feeling, or you're connected to your actual person. You're connected to their thoughts and how they typically would speak to you. So there's something very, telepathic here, Queen of Cups to the High Priestess. It's almost like a knowing in your heart that you feel on a daily basis. Sometimes you need confirmation too on these things. So if you resonate with the Queen of Cups today, it's a very knowing feeling, and write those things down, Don't be afraid to examine them for a moment. I love that because it ends with a lot of queens here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. She is a sense of all of these 4 too, in a way, because she's Pisces energy and she's of the higher sort. This person is usually paired with the Hierophant. We mentioned Hierophant energy too, but the card isn't here today for you. Bigger cards are Judgment. I feel like beware of that lusty energy that we picked up on the beginning part of the video, and this Knight of Cups, which is continually the center energy of our readings. I do feel like the Knight of Cups perhaps, can be you if you look at this card and you view yourself as a romantic person, because I think that that's going to be an element of surprise later on as you go on with your life, and maybe you don't even think about love. Maybe you no longer dwell there, okay? But I think that you're overall just a very loving person, and that's enough in the world sometimes, is you being loving, you being an empath, and you looking at other things of interest. Because sometimes it isn't all about love. You're not looking to fall in love all the time. So 6 of Pentacles, giving back to the things that give you life. That's a whole different meaning today in the Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's just caring for you. All right. It could be other people too. Like I feel like you have family members or friends that give back to you and enriches your life in a different way. Okay. Taking you away from heartbreak, taking you away from certain pains. And I definitely think the Queen of Cups, she'll receive. She receives because she puts that out into the universe. Higher message for the QOC today. All right. So I'll be back with the Kipper story and I'll see you guys in a few moments.